You've made it to part 2 of maps. Today we're going to discuss VTTs, virtual tabletops. I'm just really going to list off a bunch of ones that I found, a few that I like, and just to give you a handy list of virtual tabletops for you to go check out for yourself and decide if it's right for you. Alright, let's get started. First off, we have D&D Beyond Maps, the official one that you can get to on D&D Beyond. I've used it for official campaigns. Like, if you have the book, you can get the maps, and it's super really easy to use, and put the map down, and the tokens, and do anything you need to do connected to D&D Beyond with it. Super nice and handy. If you're not using D&D Beyond, I highly recommend Owlbear Rodeo. It is super fast and easy to use. It's free or super cheap if you want to get a subscription for more storage, but all it is, this is why I like it. It's just a map, tokens, a dice roller, and little shapes for you to do area of effect things that you need to do. Like, that's it. It can do more than that if you want it to. There's like modules and add-ons and stuff that you can made by the community that you can add on to your instance of Owlbear Rodeo. However, you don't need any of that. It just automatically comes with tokens. You can put down a map, any image, even moving ones, even the moving GIF images that Chapeku makes, like those are super cool. And then there's a dice roller that everyone can see, and there's a tokens and stuff like that. It's amazing. And the area of effect grids are like super helpful, so go check that one out. Some other popular ones include Roll20, very popular, especially if you're like looking to find a group to play with as well. Roll20 is a very popular spot. You also have Fantasy Grounds and Foundry are also very popular places to play D&D, and many other tabletop games. Highly recommend Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, or Foundry if you're looking to play D&D or more than D&D. I've also heard very good things about Shard Tabletop. Their goal is to play the game, not the tool. Their VTT is complete, it's fast, and it's everywhere. You can use it on PC, Mac, phone, tablet, and it works really well just right out of the gate. AboveVTT is actually a Chrome extension, so any browser that uses Chrome, you should be able to add it on, and it connects to D&D Beyond, and it's just like a better version of the maps that D&D Beyond has. But AboveVTT is free and made by a third-party small little group. I think it's only a couple of people. Highly recommend going and checking out AboveVTT. Now, here are a few others that I looked on their website a little bit to see how they were. I haven't used them yet personally, but I would recommend you going out and checking them and seeing if they're for you. The first is TaleSpire. You may have heard of this one. This is a big 3D VTT with tokens and 3D landscapes that you can build and have your combat and other adventures, roleplay, all that stuff inside the VTT. There's one called Alchemy VTT that is more geared towards theater of the mind play, but I believe you can still do combat and stuff like that. Go check out Alchemy VTT. There is one called Bag of Mapping. That's a virtual tabletop that you can use for almost any TTRPG, and it's free. And if you did want to support them, it's only like a couple bucks a month to support the tabletop VTT that works for a bunch of games, not just D&D. Dungeon Full Dive is a VR VTT. It's not all you can play it normally, but it's also VR, where you go from there's a 3D environment, you can move the pieces around, and then if you have the VR, you can go into your character and pretend like you're shooting the bow or slicing the baddies with your sword. Kind of sounds cool, but I don't have VR stuff, but check it out if you do. On Steam, there is another game just like TaleSpire called the RPG Engine that is a big 3D environment builder that you can play D&D and other tabletop games in. Tabula Sono is a 3D VTT for any tabletop game that you can play, and it's just nice and easy. You kind of build rooms and walls and stuff and put in minis. It's very basic. It's kind of like a 3D version of Owlbear Rodeo. And last but not least, RPG Stories is a lovely 3D VTT that also publishes their own modules and adventures for 5e and other systems, so go check them out. Anyways, I hope this list, it's not exhaustive, but I hope this list helps you get started in finding a VTT that's right for you. I'm a big fan of Owlbear Rodeo, but what VTT do you use for your online games? Or maybe you play in person and still use a VTT just to help everybody out and do the cool like TV screen stuff, like, or have it projected onto the wall, or I don't know. Tell me about your cool VTT setup. I'd love to hear about it. As always, I'm Craig of Inspiration. Good luck on your next session. I believe in you. See you in the future.